Good morning, everybody. Well, happy Easter. Just a update here. No, these lights are doing here are not supposed to be there. They're going up here. I'll show you that in a minute up there. But that building's gonna stay right there. Like that. I just gotta get some stuff to do. An interior for the office and stuff. And I gotta get stairs going up to it and put some grass and stuff up there. But this is the yard. This is the maintenance facility here. So the car upside down needs a coupler. I just got to find one, a brand new one, and then they came out the coupler. It's a micro training. So they were talking to that truck driver, man. I don't know what he's doing. I gotta add some more trees to that. Those are some long shadow model trees, beautiful trees and stuff. I just gotta fill them in. That's pretty much what it looked like when I was growing up. The only thing is where that truck is. That small box truck. The only one they gotta get some silos and put in there. That's the only thing. I'm gonna put some silos in there. I started putting in some mountains, just for scenery block, just to block different scenery. Here's my road. Got some highways and byways striping. So there's the truck terminal in town. We used to have one of them in our town too. That's it. You can hear it. That's the SD9 line. I have to clean the wheels on it. There's no passenger train. That's as far as it made it last night. I got distracted. I clean the wheels and stuff. There's a little construction scene. You can see I got some grass here. I gotta mix them out like that. I don't like that. Those colors look like that, so I gotta fix that. There's my road. There's the road going to the tower into the house for the tower operator. But this here hasn't really changed a whole lot. That passenger car there's gotta be moved out of there and brought around to the other side. And it's gotta be coupled to, should have a passenger train do it, and it's gotta be coupled to that other passenger car there, Pennsylvania. We just gotta use, I'm not sure we're using an SD9 or whatever, and fish it out of there. I might do a little obsession on that when I get to it, because they both gotta come around over to here. This track here, outer track there is for transfer track, which right now I don't have nothing, so I'll use a 5-finger disc transfer and move them up to here. Oops, sorry. This is the interchange. This is where they come in with this track here. This is where they come in at. So this will be my facility for this is my facility for Fort Huron. Harbor Beach complex. I just don't have the sheet right here right now to show you what it's supposed to look like yet, but there's gonna be a building here that receives box cars, and there will be a building here. When the building here is going to be oops, sorry. Keep getting my fat fingers in the way. I'm sorry, everybody. This building here has got to go from right about here all the way to here. Oh, wait a minute here. Yeah. Here. Okay. And be this width. Because there's a ramp that sits in here that load boxcars on this track and to load boxcars on this track or unload whatever. And this track here, there's going to be a small building here for, it was a lumber mill, and they used to unload lumber and stuff here to build barrels and whatever for the starch point. Okay. And this track back here is the tail track. It's actually, was actually a track, there's supposed to be, there should be another, like a flat right here, but I don't have the room for it. Might have to get a picture of what I want and like a backdrop and put it on there, because it was rail served also. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this building here and this building here will be connected by a ramp. There's supposed to be a ramp that connects them. So, then this track here is the coal unloading track, because they use coal to run the furnace and everything else. And that plant back there, gotta finish the track. Yeah, that one car, last car's not sitting on rails. I gotta get a piece of track and cut it. But that is the macaroni factory. That's what that is. That was all part of that complex. They made cornstarch, wheat starch, any kind of starches and stuff, but they also produced macaronis and all kinds of stuff. So, but as you can see, I've done a little bit of work here. The track, I'm trying to put my clipboard here up. I'm having no luck. Oh, and that back, oops, sorry. And that back train right there, I had to hook connector wires up to it. The track's dead. Comes around here. Curves. Goes across this bridge. This area here is going to be all water. I'm thinking about putting like right here, a little island with a lighthouse on it. I think that'd be cool. And it comes across, and it turns again. This whole area is going to be water. It'll be a water scene. I just didn't have no water on the lower half, and all that, but I want one on this one, so I've already got a town on the lower half, and it comes around here. Okay. The tracks in the back are gonna get, I'm gonna rearrange that. I gotta get a right hand switch for it, and I gotta change that track and make a little yard there because I need it for my locomotives, like a maintenance yard up here. Then it comes up here. There's two tracks here. There's two tracks here. As you can see, let me move these cars out of the way. Okay. I'll let you know what this piece of, you see this piece of wood here in front of me, I'll let you know what that's for in a minute. This track here, when I finish it, we'll go for, there's a scrap yard right here. There's a scrap yard right here. It's going to be in here. And there's going to be a mountain in here that will cover some of this. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Okay. I just haven't had time to finish this. And the mountain will come to here. And this over here will be a 6-lane road. Then there'll be a mountain here. I'm supposed to have like a gas station on top of it. But I don't normally do that because I had a row of trees right there. And this is the rest of the highway. This will get fixed eventually. Okay. And this track here will come down to here. And we'll stop here. This is where the auto racks come in handy. Well, they won't be for loading autos. Okay. Where I was from, in Lapeer, they didn't have an auto loading. They used the auto racks for Apache campers. We had the Apache, if anybody remembers back when they had Apache pop-up campers, they were built, some of them were built in my hometown of Lapeer, Michigan, north end of town. And they'd bring them down. They had to go a long distance. They'd bring them down and they'd load them on auto racks. The auto racks were specially equipped and they had balls in the center. Do you remember them? The center of the auto racks had a depression down the middle of them. These here don't, because they're models, they don't have them. Let me see what I can find here on one of these. Here. This one here shows it the best. This is a micro trains. This part here on them would have been indented down. And there would be balls, like trailer hitch balls, down through here. And what they would do is they'd bring the cars in, they'd hook them to one of the balls would come up and lock in place, and they would hook the camper on just like you would on your vehicle, and they would chain it down. And they'd put like 3 or 4 of them in here, hang on the side, and they'd put them on different levels. And that's what this is going to be for. Right here, they had a loading ramp elevator, which is, they would bring the cars in, the trailers in, and then we put them on there, and then they would, when they get to the second, or depending on what type of auto rack they had, if they had a 2-level or 3-level, they use the elevator and they raise them up and they push them on. They had some type of equipment where they had on there on the campers, and they could push them on. I think it was motorized, and they would push them right on, and one guy would be chaining them down, the other one would bring them on. And that's what this is here. It's just a platform there. The rest of it's going to be a fuel dealer. I got the kit in there. Try and build it if I can. I'm not too good at building kits and stuff. Scratch building everything. So, but gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. This is gonna be a road. It was a small road. I remember. Nowadays it shows there's a road coming down to here. When I grew up, there wasn't. It was just grass. That's all it was. It was a grass mound. That's all it was through there. And there was a sidewalk here. And this side over here is supposed to be nothing but trees. Over here. This is all going to be trees. And what'll happen is they'll have a dirt parking lot. And the dirt will come down from here and it'll come all, this will all be dirt down through here till we get to the road. Once we get to the road, then we'll go from there. Okay? But that's pretty much what it is. And this section up here is DC. Okay? It's not DCC, it's DC. I had to have something for my DC locomotives to run on. So, that's what this is. That's DC, but it's DCC ready. All I gotta do is put a decoder in it, but I'm not sure what type of decoder it takes. I have another GT, another one of these. GP9s. 4900 of that is DCC ready, but I think the board that's in it now, because that thing won't even light up or nothing. But these other two here, the Chessie and the Milwaukee Road, the Western Maryland, are both DC locomotives and stuff. And just to show you. Oops. I have problems sometimes with those switches. The track is clean. I cleaned it. I cleaned the locomotive. Leave it there because they didn't leave it a long time. And these guys actually survived the fire I had. These three locomotives are actually ones that survived the fire I had back for a little bit. So, but yeah, I gotta finish hooking up the power and stuff on these things. These two are the same. They're both by Bachmann. But this one here runs faster than this one does. Ever since I had sent this one in for Bachmann to work on it, it runs a whole lot slower. I don't know what they did to it, but it doesn't run like it used to. So, here's my RS3 I got down there in my Pennsylvania. I sent that back to them because it quit totally working. Something about the wiring or something on it. So, ever since they fixed it, it hasn't worked right like the other ones do. So, my GTs doesn't. I've had problems with the Atlases. I got my other one, my 5936, my SD40. That's an Intermountain. That thing runs like a champ. So does my no, I'm sorry, Bachmann. These are Bachmann, and they work ever since they worked on it. But my other one, my SD9, here, let me show you. Sorry about it going so fast. This one here is an Atlas, and that one works just fine. I never had no problems with it. I think it's an Atlas or a Bachmann, I can't remember. This one worked, I have no problem with it. I just gotta figure out how to reset the CVs on them. And then my 7 works just fine too. I gotta figure out how to reset the CVs on them because they don't work right or something. I'm not sure why. Because this one here takes off just like I want it to. So this is the SD40 in the F7, but the other GP9, that thing, you gotta only take it up to like 16 or 17 or something before the thing even moves. Then it'll move a few feet and stop until you get it up higher. So I don't know. I'm not too good at this CV changing thing. I don't know what CVs are what and where and why and when and how come. And I did what everybody suggested one time and changed the CVs on one, and it worked great. But for some reason, I tried it. I did it on this one too. Oops, sorry. I did it on this one also, and it don't work right at all. I cleaned the wheels and everything. Maintenance and serviced it in the whole 9 yards. It doesn't work right. I don't know, was the board or maybe the board on it bad? But this is an Atlas. That's right, this is an Atlas. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the GCC board is bad on it or what the deal is. But I have a hard time with this thing. So, but I love these kind of locomotives here. This is what I remember when growing up in Pier for back in the 70s, what they had. They had these, the SD40s. Actually I had GP4s and GP42s. I couldn't find the GP40 and GT scheme. So I don't know where people get them from. I haven't been able to find them. I found the SD42 there, so I grabbed that. SDCC and sound. So, but alrighty. So this is it. And oh, I forgot to tell you, all these buildings here, this building here, and all these buildings here, down through here, are all going to have to be scratch built. They don't make commercial buildings for these things. So they're all going to have to be scratch built. So, that'll take some doing. So, alright. I think this is update number 12. So y'all have a happy Easter. And I'll talk to you later. So, I gotta go get my doggies. They's barking. Alright, bye.